Hey guys, what is going on? It's Shadow here, and I'm here bringing you guys a quick video actually on just all of the references and personal things that I thought were actually all the references to almost every map in Call of Duty Zombies history in Revelations. And they may not all be map pieces, but they're actually character models, guns, and little sections that you have to really catch if you're a big zombies guy like me. And I wanted to show you guys them right now. Now, a lot of you guys have also been saying too that, hey, we didn't see Tranzit in here and anywhere. Well, think about it. Why would there be a box location in Spawn? And what is that church doing there up in the left-hand corner of Spawn? There was a church in a box location right next to each other in the town section in Tranzit, if you guys remember that. That's what I think is the Tranzit Easter egg in Revelations, like the little reference. I'm pretty sure that one was obvious for those who played Tranzit a lot on Black Ops 2. But that was the one I caught for Tranzit. That's what I caught for Tranzit being in the map. That was pretty much it, though. Tranzit was kind of small because, you know, freaking Tranzit wasn't very popular for Black Ops 2 Zombies. But they had a small reference. I did not see anything for Die Rise in terms of Black Ops 2 on here. I did not find anything relating to Die Rise in the map, but I just found something for Tranzit. And, of course, if you guys remember the little door we walked into, the little house we walked into in the fog that has the little fireplace where you can get one of the jet pieces. There's a little house on the right hand side before it takes you to Shangri-La that you can walk into. It's not the same house, but it looks similar because, you know, you can walk right in. It's very tiny inside the house. I do not know if it's the same thing, but that's what I found. So obviously Shangri-La, Origins, Horizon Drac, Kino are out of the place. Those are obvious map placements. But there's actually a reference inside of Kino that a lot of people probably don't know about unless they've ended the round inside of the Kino map. That's right, if you end the round in Kino, the section of Revelations, and you listen to the music when the round ends after you kill the last zombie, it's actually the buried music. Take a listen really quick. And when you restart the round, it sounds like a reel is spinning up, and then like almost like audio reels, like what Kino uses, like how they use film reels and audio reels. So they kind of put a little spin onto the starting music for Kino. But you know, Kino was the exact same music ever since Nocturne Toten for freaking round starting. But they put a little spin on it, and I found that pretty interesting. So obviously buried is those trees in the room with Kino, because there was no trees in Kino. But those dead trees were from buried, along with all that debris where you can run up the staircase, and the walls look kind of like the mansion in a way. I found that to be. The wallpaper is not the same, but with all the chandeliers on the side of the walls, not the one hanging in the middle of the room, but the one just hitting on the walls with all the candles. That looks like they came from the mansion in Buried. But obviously the trees are obvious signs that it was in Buried. And when you go over to Verrucht, it's actually Verrucht mixed with Shinonuma and 2 pieces of Zetsubonoshima, I found. Obviously, when you walk into the main area of Verrucht, there is the main room with speed cola, and you have a whole bunch of vegetation and water everywhere. Now, the vegetation and the water is a throwback to Shinonuma, I think. That, and when you go over to the Origins area, you'll find the Flinger Trap, the little spinning gate trap. I don't know what it was called in Shinonuma, but you'll find that right over next to the generator in Origins, and that's another throwback to Shinonuma. But in talking about in the Verrucht area, you'll see the vegetation, and you'll see the air, and you'll see the little green big vials that we saw in Zetsubonoshima. So we saw those 2 pieces of Zetsubo in Verrucht, and we see the vegetation in Verrucht. So it's kind of a mix with Zetsubo and Shinonuma. So those are the references I found. And also, if you look at the zombies, actually, another reference to Shinonuma is the zombies. If you look at the zombies, there are certain zombies you'll find that are the exact same models from Shinonuma. They have the Japanese outfits on with the helmets and the little tubes coming out of their mouths. It's the same thing that we saw in Shinonuma. And another thing too, for the Shadows of Evil, of course, we have the Apothecan's gun and we have the little Arnies. But another thing, we also have Shadows of Evil. We also have Shadows of Evil zombies. And another thing about the Kino area I forgot to mention was that the Kino area also has a little piece of Gorod Krovi, because if you guys know about the the purple Juggernog and purple Stamina Up, I don't know if there's any more purple perks, but those two purple perks, there's actually the masks you can pick up off the mannequins behind the stage of Kino. That's a little shout out to Gorod Krovi, because you could pick up the Russian Mangler's mask or the Valkyrie drone off the mannequins in Gorod Krovi. And the zombies from Origins are the same zombies from Gorod Krovi, so the Gorod Krovi is also a little bit of a shout out for the zombie models as well. And the other thing for Ascension, a lot of you guys are probably really curious about Ascension. Where's Ascension in this map? There are no rockets on the map from what we can see at all. There are no rockets, no scattered information about Ascension from what we've seen. But the biggest shout out to Ascension is the Thunder Gun being back, and the other big shout out is the models of the zombies having the white lab coats that are ripped with blood. Those were huge in Ascension. All the zombies pretty much had white lab coats on. The last reference to the last map is Moon. Now, obviously, the biggest shout out, we're in space. We're in space. So that's the biggest one right there. We're in space with all these dimensions, and the dimensions were never a part of Moon, but you know, but we're in space is the main part. The other part is the jumpers, that the things I kept calling Wonder Spheres that are throwing you around the map. They're actually the jump pads. And we had jump pads in the biodome in Moon, and those were completely free, and these jump pads in here are free as well. And that's the last reference that I actually did find officially, and that's pretty much it. That's everything I found out from my own perspective. I don't know if it's 100% confirmed for all of that, but pretty much piecing it together, that seems like it was meant to be that way. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and that was pretty much what I had to show you guys, was just showing you guys all the references that I found in Call of Duty Revelations for all the zombie maps. And what do you guys think about the map so far? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments about what you guys think about this map so far, because I think it's amazing. It's like the best map we've had at a Black Ops 3 life cycle, I think, personally. But let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everybody.